What's going on YouTube? It's me, First Review, back in here for another video today. Today, I got something that, you know what, I haven't had in a long time. Maybe not the food I haven't had in a long time, but the place I haven't had in a long time. The reason why is because during COVID, I had them, and it took me like 50 minutes to get my food, and I don't know why, so I just haven't been back since. For the burrito, at least I think, I don't know. But I got myself some Burrito Boyz. So let's go ahead and open this up here. My burrito's looking super flat. I brought a knife so I can go ahead and cut it open here for a cross section. Okay, so there's the burrito. So I got a small steak burrito. I don't get much on it. I just get like cheese, rice, burrito sauce, sour cream, and mild hot sauce. So this is me from the future. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below of anything you want me to try, anything you want me to talk about. I'm down to do that, as always. Timestamps in the description. And yeah, let's get into the video. Yeah. This is the first burrito. There's a burrito, first bite. So fun fact, I actually used to really like Burrito Boyz. I used to get it so often. But aside from the long wait times during COVID, I remember just getting their food. And then the meat always just used to be super dry. I don't know what it was. And then I went to some other Burrito Boyz, like that weren't around me, and then their Burrito Boyz, their meat wasn't as like dry as like this one was. And this is the one that's closest to me. So I just like, okay, well, I'm just gonna stop having it altogether, because one, taking forever, two, this is the closest one to me. I don't want to drive like 15 minutes to go to another Burrito Boyz, right? So this is pretty good right now. The meat isn't tasting dry. There isn't an excessive amount of rice or anything like that in there. Like it's pretty good. It's pretty good right now. I do love burritos though. I remember back in the day, my friends and I actually wanted to get a Burrito Boyz franchise. This was like a long time ago, probably like 2012, 2013, before they're like spawned everywhere. Before 2013, we're 18 years old, right? We don't have any credit like that. We don't know how to run a business. We never worked in fast food, either of us, or any of us, right? So it's just like, where are we getting the money to open up a Burrito Boyz franchise? And now, I don't know, it seems like it'll probably cost too much money, or might not be the best investment, because we still don't have any fast food or any like management or food management or anything like that experience, right? I also got myself some Dr. Pepper Zero. I just thought, I was like, I don't think I've ever really had Dr. Pepper before, let alone Zero. I probably did like once upon a time, a long time ago. I was like, let me try the Zero version. It's actually pretty good. So how was everybody's day today? I literally did nothing today. Just went to the gym, drove around a bit, and now I'm making this video. But I was on vacation, right, for these past few days. And what I did do is I watched the BlackBerry movie. So that's what this video is about. The BlackBerry movie. And one thing I'll say about this movie is I really liked it. It was a really good movie. And the movie gave me like Social Network vibes. The movie, oh wow, look at that oil, jeez. The movie also gave me a lot of nostalgia. Like a lot, just seeing the old BlackBerry phones, seeing people using them, seeing BBM and all that stuff. It was really good. So one thing about the movie is it was really funny. Like very funny, like funnier than I thought it'd be. It's not some sort of like corny funny, it's like actual comedy. I can't really tell the jokes in it, because if I do tell any jokes, like one, I don't want to ruin it, and two, I won't come across the same if I tell it, but like there are very like funny moments, especially from one of the co-CEOs, Jim, I think his name is Balsini, Balsillie, something like that. Balsillie? I don't know, but He's like this super aggressive, like arrogant guy, but he's also like really funny in the way he insults people. It's kind of like I think his name J.K. Simmons, whatever, the teacher in Whiplash, kind of like him. I also really love how the movie was shot. The movie was shot and kind of like a. You guys ever watching Modern Family? I never really watched it. I've seen some clips of it, but it's very like zooms in, or maybe The Office, it zooms in, sometimes zooms out, and it's like super shaky and things like that. It's filmed like that. And I thought that was filmed really. I find that very entertaining, and I really like it. I think Jay Baruchel did a great job too. I think just like Canadian actors, just like Canadian movies are just. I just love supporting everything Canadian because I am Canadian. So, also I didn't even know that BlackBerry was a Canadian company. Zero damn. I'm now finding out that all these things I used to love back in the day were Canadian. Like, for example, the band 3 Days Grace. I just learned they're Canadian. Not only are they Canadian, they're from here. Kind of pure, bro. The movie is paced really well, and I think it does a good job of telling the story of BlackBerry. And it opens a lot of us who just grew up with BlackBerry to information that we wouldn't have known. Like, we don't know. For me, I didn't know that BlackBerry was Canadian. For one, two, I just thought they had like a smooth sailing kind of like, oh, they came with this phone. I didn't know they started by two guys next to a Shoppers Drug Mart, right, with all their friends from school, right. I didn't know any of that stuff. I didn't know that one of the guys, in order to get the engineers over, he backdated stock options for these people to get them to come over and do some illegal stuff. I had no idea that BlackBerry was like filing lawsuit and all that stuff. I think everyone did a good job. I think the movie did a good job showing of like Jay Baruchel, the person he's playing, how he was like a genius and he was like super to himself and stuff like that. And then as he got more money and more notoriety and things like that, he kind of came out of his shell. He became like a kind of like rude and mean, to the point where he like seemingly ended his friendship with his best friend Doug. I googled after the movie, and apparently they're still friends, or they still talk, whatever. In 2013, they created like a venture capitalist firm or whatever together. So I guess they're still cool, to be quite honestly. So I don't know, but movies embellish things all the time. But I'll probably give that movie like a 9. It was a very good movie. I personally really liked it. I wouldn't watch it again just because like it's not one of those movies that has replay value to me. Movies that have replay value is like things that are like not things that tell like a historic story, but like things that just have, put it like this, movies that you can find something new every time you watch are movies that have like a lot of replay value to me, or ones that are just like super good. Like Guardians of the Galaxy, so good, I'd watch it again. Everything Everywhere All at Once, so good. Parasite, so good. But still, really good watch. Also, the movie didn't really go the way I thought it would go, to be quite honest with you. Originally, when I seen the gym guy come to Rim, I was like, oh, I want this and that, this and that. I'll take 33% of the company, blah, blah, blah. I get to be CEO. I thought he was going to do some, like, next stuff to screw them over. To kick them out of the company, right? He eventually did screw them over, but it wasn't, like, anything nefarious, right? It wasn't, like, a malicious, intent. Like, when I see he went to the bank, it took out a mortgage on his house, or took out money out of his mortgage, $125K, just to pay the staff who weren't getting paid. That's when I was like, wow, okay, this guy's, like, really in it and trying to make the best of the situation. It was just, like, he was very self-serving, but he was also, you could tell he, like, cared about the people, too, to some extent, because he went to take out a mortgage to pay the staff. Like, he could have just been like, that's your guys' problem, figure it out, but he literally took out his own personal risk to pay the staff, and I thought that was really cool. I will say this, one thing I want to do is be faster at eating, because I want to be able to eat and do the least amount of cuts possible, so I could like eat on camera, because if I don't cut out all the eating, the videos will be like 25-30 minutes each, right? I don't necessarily want that, or maybe I should do that, I don't know, but I feel like for now it's best to have the videos like within the 5 to 20 minute mark, just because like the channel's still new, and according to some analytics, I see the sweet spot is from 5 to 12 minutes or something. So anyways, guys, yeah, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below if anything we try to think what I'm talking about. I'm down to do that. As always, check out the suggested videos on the side here, and yeah, BlackBerry, give it like a 9 out of 10, like I said. And then the burrito, I'll probably give it a 6 out of 10. It's not anything amazing, but it's not like horrible, right? First true review. Peace!